Hey everyone! I am Lacey Bussey, and I am a fellow coach on Dedication Nation. So today I'm going to teach you all about the vital behaviors. So you'll hear actually quite a bit about this all throughout your coaching journey. And there's three vital behaviors. We call them vital because they truly are. They're crucial to your business. Now, they are easy to do. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's actually not difficult at all, but just knowing that you do all three of them every day in, day out, and be consistent with it really will help you to move your business forward. So, in the beginning, we're going to focus a lot on just building the foundation of your business and getting out there and doing it, just being a coach. So, the first vital behavior you're probably already doing, and it's just being proof that the product works. So you'll hear it be said two different ways. Proof that the product works, or being a product of the product. So either way means the same thing, and that's the first vital behavior. It just means committing to a program. Get your workouts done, follow the meal plan, drink your Shakeology. It is not saying that you need to be perfect. It's not saying that you need to complete a program before you even start reaching out to people and sharing your journey about it. It's truly just meaning that you want to show people. We're not salespeople. So we are sharing people. We want to experience the products ourselves and then share what works for us. So another thing that does fit into this category that I think is a good idea is to just try different products and different programs that Beachbody has to offer. I'm not saying spend a whole bunch of money and buy all sorts of different stuff right up front. I'm not saying that at all. But I think it really is beneficial if you want to talk to people about different products. So let's say the performance line. Just pick, at some point in time when you feel comfortable, pick one of them that intrigues you. Like, I've seen people talk about Energize. I think I want to try that one. So just get it 1 month. That way you'll know how it tastes, you'll know how it makes you feel, and you'll know how it affects your workouts. So you can speak to it much more genuinely. Now, if somebody comes to you and wants to know about a product or program that you haven't done, don't panic. It's okay. You can just do a little bit of research, find a different person's story that connects with that person, and you'll be golden. So don't feel like you have to try all these different things to have your own personal story about everything. But I do think it's really beneficial when you can speak to it from your own experience. So, vital behavior number 2 is personal development. This is one of them that so many coaches want to just ignore. They want to push it on the back burner. It's not as important. Like, I can just read tomorrow, no big deal. It is so crucially important to fuel your brain and your soul just as much as you're fueling your body with your Shakeology. So when you are not in the right mindset, it's going to show, and you're not going to feel inspired. You're not going to want to connect with people because you're just not in the right place yourself. So finding something that truly connects with you and inspires you and meets you where you're at is really important. So a couple of them that I would suggest that have worked really well for me. I read Compound Effect right away when I first started coaching. It is an awesome book. It's by Darren Hardy, and there is another one called The Slight Edge. Now, I haven't read The Slight Edge, but I've heard that one is really good too. Both of those books are really good because they make you realize that the small things that you do every day consistently over time will create results for you. So it just makes you realize that, you do need to put in the work and you need to be consistent with it. But, like keeping up with it is really, it's going to pay off. You're a Badass by Jen Sincero is amazing. Completely and totally life-changing book for me. Along with that, on those same lines, is I Am That Girl by Alexis Jones. And both of those are really good for confidence building. If you are feeling, like you don't want to reach out to people, you aren't good enough, you're not worthy of success, anything like that, if any of those insecurities start creeping in, those books are amazing for that. Another one along those lines is Go for No. That one actually really helped me to be more okay with failure, to realize that failure is part of the journey to success. It's not the opposite of success. So that one's really good too. There's lots of them, and I could go on and on and on. But the main thing is to figure out something that you feel like you're struggling with, that you feel is your weakness, and talk to your upline coach about it, and we can find a really good fit for you to, read that book. I will say too, reading isn't really my deal. I mean, I sit still for too long and I get tired. So if reading really isn't your thing, get it on audio. It's really cool. You can get CDs, you can download Audible on your phone. You can, you can get those same books, but just in audio form so that you can listen to them on the go. I listen to personal development all the time, in the car, in the shower, while I'm getting ready, while I'm cooking, while I'm doing dishes. Anytime I don't need to use my brain really for anything else, I, fill that void and I fuel my brain with personal development. Another different way that you can get personal development in is the National Wake Up Call from Beachbody. It's on Mondays at 10 a.m. Central Time. I do not catch it live most of the time. I catch it on podcast. So I type in Team Beachbody Coach podcast, I think is what it's called, and you find all of the National Wake Up Calls. I usually start them at about 10-minute mark because they do recognition and everything in the beginning, and then they get into the actual bulk of the episode at about 10 minutes. They're awesome. You get to hear from top coaches who are normal. They're just like you and me and have seen huge success in their lives. So it's really good. Some of them are more like nitty-gritty about the business. Some are more motivational. So it's really, really cool to even just go back and listen to old podcasts on there. Okay? Just look around too in the podcast area. If you're looking for something on confidence, leadership, whatever it may be, just search that in your podcast bar, and you can find really good stuff on there, or YouTube. Okay, so whole lot of stuff on personal development, but main thing is figure out kind of what you're struggling with. What do you feel like your weaknesses are? Reach out to your upline coach, and we can kind of work together to find a really good fit for you. The third vital behavior is that they're all very important, but this one is probably the most crucial in starting your business and making sure that it is moving forward every day. It's called invite, invite, invite. Okay? So the way that I translate that, and it's only one part of it, but start conversations with people. Just reach out, genuinely care about them. Say you see somebody that just posted, I am coming up to the end of my maternity leave and it makes me sick just thinking about going back to work. Just reach out to them. You start a conversation. You don't have to start with, hey, have you ever considered being a Beachbody coach because you could stay home with your baby? Yeah, let's hope that the conversation goes there, but even if it doesn't, if you reach out to that person, and just relate to them, and you find somebody that has a really cute puppy, okay, so send a personal message to them. Oh my goodness, your puppy is adorable, and just start a conversation. If you see somebody that it's their birthday, send them a personal message. Instead of writing on their wall or commenting on something, just send them a quick message. Happy birthday! I hope you have such an awesome day today. Do you have any fun plans to celebrate? It ends with a question. It starts building that relationship, okay? Other aspects to the invite, invite, invite are to actually invite to your challenge groups. So after you've built a relationship with a person, and sometimes those conversations will lead to Beachbody. Sometimes they won't, and that's okay. But if they do kind of lead to Beachbody and then it kind of fizzles and they don't really like commit to anything or don't say, yeah, I want to go forward with this. If you have a challenge group coming up or you have a free clean eating group or whatever you want to invite them to or to the business opportunity, one way that you can invite them is just say, I have this challenge group coming up. Would you like to be a part of it? It's simple. Okay? On the coaching side, have you ever considered joining my team as a coach? You have such inspiring posts. Actually, you probably want to start with the compliment and then end with the question, but just do what makes you feel comfortable, what your natural words are. Okay, so scripts are great, but just speak from the heart. That is probably the best advice that I can give you in your posting, in your inviting, any form of conversation. Be you. Be the best version of you, but just be yourself. Speak from the heart and just be you. Okay? So, two more aspects to invite. Add new friends on Facebook. Okay, so find people that have mutual friends. Maybe they're moms, maybe they love dogs, maybe they love horses. Whatever you are interested in, add them as friends on Facebook. Just send them friend requests. No harm done in that, right? And then following up. So if you have somebody that has said, yes, I'm interested, I need to talk to my husband. Okay, sounds good. I needed to talk to my husband too. I felt more comfortable, being on the same page with him. So that sounds good. I'll catch up with you tomorrow and see how that conversation went. And then tomorrow when it comes, just follow up with them. Hey, how did it go? What did your husband have to say about it? Okay? So reaching back to the people that, had shown interest at some point and just following up with them is really good. Okay? So those are your 3 vital behaviors. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to us, okay? We're all in this together and we want to build the best foundation for your business as possible. So have a good day, okay? Bye.